You gonna say right now? She said right now. You gonna say it right now? Right now. Look. She said please. She said please. You want to hear? You want to? You want to hear? She want that time. She want.
So you see that right there. DaBaby is at his concert, and we got this Thot out here begging to top him off. This is crazy. No, this is what happens a lot of times to a lot of different artists. When they're at their shows, this is how women are conducting themselves. This is how women throw themselves at athletes, rappers, general entertainers, guys who have a lot of money, who's in the public eye. This is how women throw themselves at these type of guys. DaBaby is saying she wants to do this right now in front of everybody, and I guarantee you if he was willing to let her do that, she would do it. She would do it. Now the problem and the issue with this is 10-15 years later, she would probably come out and say that she was forced to do that. See, this is why when a lot of women are saying that celebrities, athletes, and entertainers forced themselves on them, or they did this and they didn't want to, or they didn't consent to it, this is the type of behavior that we see all the time. So it makes it very, very hard to believe women who have those claims. It makes it very hard for anybody to believe that a woman would go to a hotel room, back to a dressing room, on a tour bus, or whatever, locker room, wherever, where these celebrity guys are at, and they're not willing to completely throw themselves at these men. This is what women do to these guys at their concerts, their show, movie sets. Groupies is a real thing. I guarantee you, she wasn't the only one who was doing that to that man that night. Okay, she wasn't the only one saying that type of stuff. You can see videos of when rappers is rapping, women are putting their hands up there, groping all on the men. I thought we was equal in this country, man. Is this not assault? If DaBaby would allow that woman to perform that act on him, there would have been other women in the crowd lining up to get their turn. I guarantee you, they would have been lining up to get their turn to do it as well. This is the reason why when they come out and say, oh no, this rapper forced himself on me or something. Come on, man. You always see groupies doing this stuff. I mean, even back in the day, back in the 60s, the 50s, when you had like the Temptations and all them dudes. Them guys was on stage doing their little two-step, and women was throwing their draws up on stage at these guys. This has always been a thing. Athletes, celebrities, they've always had groupies. But this goes to show the way that a lot of these women conduct themselves when they see a man who got some status, he got some money, he got some popularity, he got some fame, and then she don't know how to act. She come out here throwing herself at him simply just because he has some fame, he has some clout. She's out here willing to do any and everything with him. She's willing to embarrass herself because she know it's cameras all in there, and she didn't care. She would have went back to work after she topped this man off and did everything. She would have went back to work, and she would have been like, yeah, I'm about to get fired, but I could probably call him up and he could send me a bag and he can help me out. And then when he don't, then here she come. Oh, I was forced. I was just playing when I said that at the concert. But when he pulled it out on me, I just felt so attacked, and I felt like I didn't have any option in that scenario. I felt like there was no choice for me in that scenario. Even though I could have walked away, I just felt like I was being forced in that situation. That's how that goes. DaBaby was right by laughing at her in her face and walking away. I'm glad he didn't do anything super crazy that would have jeopardized his career. He already on shaky ground, so he don't want to rock the boat anymore because he might just sink the boat. But this one right here, anytime if anybody comes out and says DaBaby forced himself on him, or he tried to do anything that they wasn't a willing participant in, only thing DaBaby got to do is show this video. He be like, man, this is the type of stuff that happens all the time. These women throw themselves at me. They force themselves on me. If that woman would have jumped up on that stage, she'd have been touching all on that guy. She'd have did all type of stuff to that man. And this is what we see all the time, man. So unfortunately, if you a celebrity and you a male, this is the type of stuff that you gotta deal with, and you just gotta take it. If it was reversed and that was Beyonce on the stage and somebody was saying something crazy like that, she would probably got him thrown out the concert. Being a man, you know, they grope on him, they touch on him, they do everything. I mean, it's not really much he could do in that situation other than protect himself, but even then, he'll find himself in a Kevin Gates situation. Remember when Kevin Gates kicked at the girl's hand? He had to go to jail for all of that. So it's kind of like the equality thing ain't really working for us, you know what I mean? Women out here doing all type of disgusting, nefarious things, and I guess we just gotta take it. But DaBaby actually made he made a good decision in that in this video right here by pointing this out, how women actually conduct themselves at his concert. Some women, not all of them, some of them. We know, man, you guys, you gotta protect yourself at all times, especially if you famous, you got popularity, you got a little bit of money. You gotta protect yourself at all times, because these thots is out here lurking for the bag, and don't be they come up. And that's all I gotta say about that. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification, and we out.